What's up? I decided to play a little more of This Is the Place tonight. Figured you guys might want to come along for the ride since you've invested this much time into it. Might as well keep going. Oh, it's terrible. Okay, let's do this. Maybe today we can actually get back to the story. Unlikely, but maybe. Where did we leave off here? Floridor, the Floridor man. 1210. Christ, I had completely forgotten. Damn. Should be good. Seems good to me anyway. Story?
Boyd.
Is everything okay, Jack? I'm not calling in the middle of a job.
No, you're okay. Did you find her?
Yes, I found her. Nothing shocking, don't worry. She's living with an insurance agent in the suburbs. He's 31 years old, recently divorced. He has a funny car, you know, like in that movie where that...
Did you talk to her?
Yeah, we talked. More like I talked and she basically cried. God, she hasn't cried so much since high school. You know, she was dating this boy from a restaurant and, what was his name? And
so, Laura, she'll be back?
Of course she'll be back. She just needs time.
Time? You mean once she gets tired of screwing the insurance agent?
Jack, you're talking about my daughter.
Yeah, I know. I want to... Well, I just want her to come back as soon as possible.
Don't worry, I'm with you. We just need a little patience. I know it's asking a lot, Jack, but you really just gotta be patient. Wait for my call.
All right. Again, I'll wait for the call. Yes, understood. I know the situation is asking a lot from you too, Mrs. Markham. Thank you. And please, call me anytime.
Jack?
Yeah?
You okay for money?
Excuse me?
Well, you know, where the papers were talking about your resignation, they said you and Laura were a little tight, and I thought maybe you'd...
Good God.
Jack? Jack?
Is that a dog or a goat in the window? Okay, oh God. Apparently, the old lady's also moving, because I saw a shadowy figure carrying away the couch. Either that or she's blind and the most brazen robbers I've ever seen. The goat, security goat, did not help. At all. Not even a little. It didn't even bleat. It did nothing. It watched them loaded in the car and said not a word. I also like how you basically got a combination of old man candidness and old person rambling in that conversation. It was beautiful. Starting with a disorderly conduct at a playground. That's going to be delightful, I bet. A young mother reported that an old man in rags entered the playground, climbed the hill, and began shouting, "The universe is made of suffering and hatred. It will kill you all." The outraged mother shouted back, "Go away, you're scaring the children." It's the prophet, he's returned. The other prophets prophesied that one day the prophet would return to give us the prophecy that would prophesize the prophet. It's very confusing. There's a lot of prophesizing. It's like Terminator. It's also a lot of timey-wimey bullshit. It's an old guy losing his mind in the park. Obviously, we don't send Percy. Obviously, that's not a good idea. Obviously, we send Anderson. She's new. There. Purdy and Anderson. Seems good. What's going on over here? Why is it 1? Okay, I don't remember what the hell's going on anymore. I think I have a new job slot. I think that's it. I think we have an unfilled detective. Wait, no, I can make a request. Oh, right, I can make a request. Oh God, what do we want? I think SWAT's fine for now. Maybe not. I feel like we have enough officers. Maybe not. I feel like we could definitely use more detectives. Maybe not. Let's upgrade SWAT. Wait, it's gonna let me. Oh God, I can request whatever I want. Alright, SWAT equipment. Might as well get ahead of the curve. No, I don't remember what our chips are. No. Oh no, I think I need to do the same amount each day for now. Alright, let's do this. Mr. Vargas sent us to meet and escort one of his associates. But right in front of us, a giant truck crashed into his car. This can't be a coincidence. Sandy's trying to kill us. Percy, good luck. Everyone's dead. Cool. Good job. I don't know what we did, but we clearly calmed him down. Bomb threat. Fair enough. What is it? At the ghetto, an anonymous tip just came in. Some thugs are messing around with plastic explosives in the basement of an abandoned house and are handing it out to children along with toys. Children? Oh, no. That's probably not good. I feel like that's SWAT-worthy. They have a lot of explosives. It's like sitting on a powder keg. Yeah, we should probably send the Florida man in. Oh, no. Here, McNally, send in Austin, Esbaki. Oh, God. Should I just send them all? Send Yancey. Yancey won't let us down. He basically looks like Clark Kent. With a slight addiction problem. Just a little bit of a bender. That's all. Intern detectives, Jack. We just got another round of fresh young detectives ready for field training in different police departments across the country. There's a couple smart guys in the bunch. The best in the course. And I don't want them to train under some smug jerk who's going to ruin their talents. Let them spend a week working with you, okay? I bet you could use the help. I mean, yeah, no, sure. Send them over. I could definitely use some more detectives. It did say detectives, right? Not officers? That's unfortunate. Labor market. Yes, we can hire a detective. Why are they all garbage? Why are they all garbage? They're all garbage. Jim Kang. Yeah, he looks like he's about to die. That's very sleek. That means he's probably corrupt. I think that leaves these two right here. This one's haggard. He's tough but fair. Willing to bend the rules just a little bit. You can see in his face, but he gets the job done. And this guy, he's just your everyday detective. I mean, this is peak detective right here. Let's take him. That's probably why he's got 20 more professionalism.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
Alright, they need more people. Okay, alright. Since I believe this is a freebie, although we get less points if we send more people, so we get less of a star up here. But I'd rather not, a detonation happen and everybody die. How are you 3 stripes, you monster? I thought he was 1. He's an actual monster. We should hold 3 people back. Assault. On the road. Just a random road. Not even like Route 96. Just a random road in the middle of nowhere. 2 trucks collided on a country road near the forest. Oh, well, at least that's something descriptive of the location. I'm sure it's a lovely forest. It looks lovely. Very neat and orderly. And police were called by a motorcyclist who was driving past. He said that one of the trucks rolled over and caught fire, but the driver managed to escape the flames. He grabbed a stick from the side of the road, set it on fire, and is now threatening the other driver, who locked himself inside his truck. I don't think there's any actual legitimate murderous intent here. I think it's mostly just browbeating. Send Percy out. Maybe he can learn something. Alright, you two... Good. Oh, God, that's so bad. So bad. What if we do it this way instead? Get some extra points. Alright. Oh, thank God. Okay, good job, everybody. Oh, we should definitely get that off the street. No. Yes. Yeah. Last thing we need is like the Sands, or God help us, the Vargas getting that. Oh, no. Speaking of the Sands. The wife of a young banker who recently helped us make quite a substantial deal just called up in tears, saying some creeps cornered her husband in the garage. Says they tied him up and they're threatening to light him on fire. Vargas goons, no doubt. Okay, Purdy, get on out there. Purdy's an expert. He's handled these situations before. Okay. The driver is brandishing a burning stick like a torch and striking the other truck's windshield, attempting to get to the other driver. Alright, so we got restraint the assailant, Put out the stick with a fire extinguisher. Seems logical. Pull out your baton and challenge the assailant to a duel. Yes, please. Don't even care if it works. Coach, she's a monster. She did it. I know damn well it wasn't Percy. Screw you, Percy. Sorry, Percy. I spoke out of anger. Frustration. And the fact that you're incompetent. Not even in the cute, adorable way like all the others. You're just straight up incompetent. It's depressing. It's harsh in my mellow. Pawn shop, armed robbery. A man armed with a gun burst into a pawn shop and demanded that all the money and valuables be put in a bag. Well, we don't have SWAT for this one. But we do have floor door. So this is armed robbery, huh? We should send some firepower to this. McNally's ready. He's rearing. You can see it. Should we just send everybody? What time is it? It's getting pretty late. I think we can afford to send everybody. Here, send Anderson. She's getting up there. Let's see if we can't get them. All the 300. We're getting a couple of them close. By close, I mean halfway. By halfway, I mean they're barely there. I think we skip the rest of these things here. Yeah, we already skipped the Vargo one. I don't think we want the lead to change. We have 7 more days of this. Unless there's a time skip. Armed robbery. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Everything is beautiful. Ooh, oh. Now see, this is one I don't mind putting back on the street. Still jewelry. It's fine. It's fine. It's, yeah, no, it's probably worth a fortune. This is it. This is our opportunity. Aha! 2 new frames. Cool. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, it's really trying to put the pin on whoever the hell this was. Who is this? That's not... They were trying to make it look like the janitor was the one. Is that the janitor? I don't know if that's the janitor. It's really trying to make it look like it was the janitor. But I don't know if I believe that. We don't have enough points anyway, so it's completely moot. We're still missing 2. Or 3 if it's him. Could be. Honestly, he's more suspicious to me right now than the janitor. The janitor's timeline doesn't line up very well. It's kind of weird. It's real weird. It's very weird. Yeah. Well, yeah, he has keys to it. He wouldn't even need to jimmy it. He would have the keys. He'd just open it and unlock it. So this one doesn't make any sense. Wait, unless this isn't the janitor. It does look more like nurse's scrubs or something, doesn't it? Like a nurse's outfit? Why is it so dark there? Is he sweating profusely? He's very nervous. A flashlight in his hand. He was ready for it to go dark. Student, head physician. It wouldn't be a head physician. Pharmacist? Could it have been the pharmacist? Shut the door behind me. Remember that I bumped into the janitor's cart. I'm sitting in the home. No, that's her. Yeah, locking up. Okay, so that's not... No, Miss Rodriguez. Fair enough. Okay, I have no idea. I don't think any of that's it. Not yet, anyway. Let's check our investigations. How many people do we have actually working on that? 2. Wait, maybe this was the one where I needed more people. Uh-oh. Any more detectives? I have a lot of detectives that do... What is your problem, bruh? He's got nothing? Actually nothing. Oh, these are the rookies, apparently. Ledesma Schmelling. It's Schmelling. I wonder what they're smelling. Couldn't possibly... No, I could... Never mind. No, she's gone. It couldn't be. Could it be? The Phantom? Could it be the Phantom? It might be the Phantom. Alright, put him on this case. This is a whatever case. They might be smelling cookies. Okay, so we kept it tied up. Although, I'm going to be completely honest, I don't remember how many days we've been tied up. Wait, one of these chips is defected. There's a traitor among us. A wolf amongst the sheep. Why is Purdy at -2? Have you developed a drinking problem by chance, Purdy? Day 21. Money allocated for stadium reconstruction now missing. Something tells me the mayor has something to do with this. Looming epidemic. The new flu. No. Nah, it's not good. Hummel's man wins 23 million lottery. Pog! Way to go, champ! Now you can wind up in crippling debt all over again like everybody else who wins the lottery. Didn't come into work to... Samadhi, not you, Samadhi. No. No, you're an award-winning officer, not you. Why? Simpson and Koizumi didn't come back to work. Rumor has it they're packing for Tibet. Why? Why? Tibet? But why? Wait, what the hell? We just hired Simpson too, like a couple of days ago. She's fresh.
910B in progress.
Oh dear God. Alright, this day's gonna be tough. An alarm goes off. We got a robbery. Port warehouses. An alarm has gone off in one of the port warehouses. The guard assigned to the site is not responding, but the storekeeper says this is nothing unusual. Apparently the guard is an old man who regularly drinks and even sleeps there in the warehouse. The room where the alarm went off stores frozen fish. Clearly it's a polar bear. Or a seal. Obviously a seal. We can send one officer. If it's only one, I should probably send somebody responsible. Send Vandal. Get out there. Go get him, Chief. Out of him. I can hide because 2 of my detectives are going to Tibet. Tibet. What, together? I don't even remember which 2 it was. Simpson probably wasn't a big deal. It was nice having some celebrity power on board, but, you know, it's whatever. He's old. We don't want old people anymore. I don't know, but the other guy was so good, though. He was a good one. He was definitely a good one. God, he was one of my betters. That's tragic. Unknown. Well, we have no idea. He looks so fine. He looks fine. He's fine. It's fine. Judas Drake. None of these people are worth it. They're all so terrible. He's fine, but he's old as dirt. He was there when the dinosaurs went extinct. He saw it happen. He's the missing link. Seriously, again? Hope everything is ready. I don't know. Sure. Swan upgrade. Now you... hey, we got our upgrade before they could deny us because I screw up the next one. Ooh, increase efficiency by 50% or will work 2 times a day. Ah, it's a toughie. My guess is we can't go back and forth, so we can either send him out a lot. Although there is travel time getting back, so it's questionable how useful that would be. 2 times a day is probably useful, but going any further is probably not. I would go efficiency. When we send them out, make sure they count. Alright, we need to do 2 sands today, and only 1 Varga. Some of Varga's men, armed with flamethrowers, burned down a city parkway named in Sand's honor. This is definitely a job for the police. Burn down a city parkway? That's... How do you just sneak in there with a pair of flamethrowers and start burning everything down? How does that work? Birch? God, I hate you, Birch. Did Birch Sr. die? No, we fired him, right? Yeah, he was old as dirt, so we let him go. We need to get rid of Stovall and switch him out, but we need somebody to replace him first. Robbery. Let's see. The alarm was triggered by a flock of birds. What did I say? I knew it was an animal. I knew it. I was off, wrong animal, but I knew it was an animal. The guard was drunk, and in the company of a prostitute. Well, you go get him, Grandpa. Alright. We figured out which lawyer Sand was using for a real estate deal. Mr. Vargas said that this guy probably knows a thing or 2 about Sand's business, so we went to his office to have a word with him. The local security guards got a little upset about the noise, so could you send someone over to calm him down? Alright, go get him, Adams. Alright, so that's one of each today. Wait, do they actually have to... They can't be behind. They can be tied, though, right? Carjacking. An elderly woman who was shutting her windows for the night noticed two teenagers across the street break the window of a car and get inside. Sounds like a job for Officer Birch Jr. There's joyride afoot. Alright, we got a robbery. Now let's put Moser as the lead to try and get him some extra points. Beasley can do support. Hopefully, I don't know what the disparity is between this. I don't know what the chances of finding the right stuff is versus having 700 on the bench versus in lead and vice versa, so we're going to hope it's okay. We're going to hope it's not that penalizing. An unknown person or persons under cover of night broke into a pharmacy through a window and stole some expensive drugs. The money in the cash register was untouched. Municipal assignment. Today, Freeburg will host a concert by pop singer Gennaro Crespo. We promised to the concert organizers that we'd help with security. Please send your best people. Oh yeah, the 3 people on a day where 3 of my people up and disappeared. Awesome. Yeah, sure, here, take them. Oh, okay. That's a hard no from me, I guess.
113B complete.
Alright, success on the carjacking. Very nice. Look at Birch Jr. Proving he's not a complete dumpster fire. I'm proud of him. Investigation has started. Here we go. The real meat and potatoes. Alright, drugstore robbery, everything looks good, and then suddenly, oh no, they left one behind. Why would they leave one behind? The symbology is to tell us this was once a bustling shelf full of many of these, and this is the lone survivor. To let us know there was this thing here, and a lot of it. Alright, anyway. Mr. Duff. The pharmacist. The night before last, everything was fine when I left. I just closed up the pharmacy like usual and went home. It was a little past 9, at exactly 9:30, it was at the bus stop. That I'm sure of. In the morning, I went to work like usual. As soon as I saw the broken window, I called the police. Alright, important information. Night before last, fine, closed, little past 9, 9:30 bus stop. Okay, got it. Mr. Roby. Roby. Only one B, I'm going Roby. Homeless. Yeah, I hang around at the night near the pharmacy, but I don't remember much. One guy said to drink for my health and threw a $50 beer bill in my hat. I wish it were a $50 beer, but it was just a bill. I had a little celebration. I went and bought a $50 beer. After that, I ran right to the store, but that's all I remember. I woke up this morning, and the cops were all over. I can't remember the man's face. I was more interested in the $50. All I can recall is the light struck something under his jacket, something like a doctor's clothes. Explain why he's throwing around a $50 bill. It seems like a questionable decision. He's one of those people that tips absurdly large for no reason. He can't help it. It's instinctual at this point. Miss Duff. Okay. James came home a couple hours later than regular, but that's not so unusual. The insurance refused to pay for the treatment he needs, so now we're always short on money, and he's always trying to find part-time work. Not that anything ever pans out. He's willing to take on even the most difficult and dangerous work. Yesterday, for example, when he changed his clothes, stones and debris fell out. I'm starting to really worry about the hellish jobs he's getting himself into. Stones and debris? What the hell would that have to do with robbing it? Wait. Huh? What would that have to do with robbing the place? Broke into a pharmacy through a window. I think this is supposed to make me think it's him, but it almost feels like a red herring. Where the hell do the stones and debris come from? Debris could be glass, admittedly, so sure. But stones? Stones, really? I don't know. It feels like a red herring. I'm not convinced. Slavenko Mavza, pharmacy owner. Those damn bums who are always begging in my pharmacy are up to no good. Obviously, one of them thought he'd be daring and take me for all I'm worth. Look at the guy, he's barely keeping on his feet. Where did he get the money for all that alcohol? I've never seen anyone even throw him a dime. Okay. Good talk, Miss Ding. Alicia Ding, experienced pharmacist. The medicine they stole is deprazicaps. It's very expensive, but there's not a lot of street interest, so I doubt it will sell in the black market. I don't think it was stolen for resale. Oh, maybe he did steal it for himself. Oh, what the hell do the pebbles have to do with it, though? I should say pebbles, right? Stones. What the hell did... He used to stone... Why would he need multiple stones to break the window? One good-sized stone will do it. Why have a bunch of stones? Still seems strange. But it is starting to look more like the... And then again, the pharmacist can't afford things. Why is he giving a 50? Why is he giving a 50 to the homeless guy? If he's having trouble affording his... That doesn't pan out either. Is it insurance fraud? The owner might have done it. She'd sure have the 50, and he's sure making a point about that tip. No one ever throws him a dime. He's clearly guilty. Right now I'm leaning toward Mr. Mavser. I think this was an inside job, but I don't think it's the one they want me to think it is. How many have I done already? I think I've done one for each. Screw it. Wait, did I do one for each? I hope I did one for each. Oh, hell, I don't remember. Why did they gotta play to my memory? It's so bad. You have been found guilty of abusing your powers. The city requires that your salary be reduced by 50%. Oh, that's balls. Now you get 500,000, huh? Alright, we got our first 3 frames. Good job, Moser. Okay. Investigation. What do you have here? We have somebody in a... No, it said the doctor's gown was underneath a coat? Get this. Is that him leaving? That's a stone being thrown. I still think they want me to think it's him, but I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, interesting. So he robbed it all, left, locked up, went around, threw the rock in, but didn't go in. So why would he have other debris on him if he didn't actually go in? Because most of that debris would have broken inward, right? Well, either way, we don't have anywhere near enough, so moving on. Too tired? I can hardly walk straight. Can I go home? He hasn't even worked yet. He hasn't even worked. Yeah, sure. Go home. My son was in a car accident. The doctors are fighting for his life right now. I can't just manage to work today. I just can't... You don't have a kid. No, who cares? Get out of here. I don't even care. Ooh, we have a stripe. Who do we give it to? Who do we give it to? I think it's time for a 2-striper. Kochi, you just dueled a man with a flaming stick using nothing but your baton. I feel like that's promotion worthy. A little lower on points admittedly in the competition, but I feel like that's a maneuver that deserves something. Okay, how bad is it? Jack, keep up the good work, and we'll make sure your final days at Freeburg PD are much more comfortable. Hey, apparently I succeeded. Cool. I think technically we got that one by default because I had a lot of Asian cops already. Mafia, your share, 11 grand. The jewelry was nice. Very nice, very nice. I'd take everything for this one. I just took a bad hit. Take everything this time. Next time we'll share it. I think we shared last time anyway, so... Vikasvarka. After yesterday's big battle with Sand, we had a few corpses on hand that we needed to get rid of. We figured we'd throw them in the river from a boat, but we drew a crowd of onlookers, folks with binoculars on the beach. We don't know if they were Sand's operatives or just passers-by, but either way, they need to be gotten rid of. It just seems like a problem. I feel like we just... how much stupidity can you do it under the cover of night, you idiots? No, I ain't helping you with that one. Screw you. That was just dumb. I need to hire people. Oh, it's detectives. Wait, why do I need to hire 2 more detectives? What is happening to all my people? They all just keep disappearing and or retiring. Douglas Wolf. That sounds like a hell of a detective name. What shift? I don't know what shift I need them on. I can't see the shift. Formal complaint. Wait, I got another one? Oh, God. Maybe I should have shared the pilfered loot. Oh, well. Is it this one? Last one was missing 1 person, right? So I think Shift A needs 1. God, I hope so. Shift B needs 1. You look more like a writer than a detective. I'm gonna be honest with you. We'll take. You also look like you're getting up there in age. We'll take Mary Basinger. Assault with a deadly weapon. Johnson, Jurgen, and Katz Law Firm. A call is coming from the secretary of the law offices of Johnson, Jurgen, and Katz. She reports that a woman wearing an expensive fur coat and high heels entered the offices of the senior partners of the firm and asked the secretary not to disturb them. Shortly thereafter, shots rang out from the office. Oh, alright, well that seems like a good job for SWAT. We can send SWAT in there. Purdy. Floridor. Sounds good. McNally. Alright, hold a couple people back for another task. We got this. SWAT will make this easy. Piece of cake. Getting blood all over that fur coat. What a shame.
We've got a situation here.
The office door is closed, but inside the sounds of men screaming, gunshots, and breaking glass can be heard. Swipe the secretary's keys. Seems like a good choice. A bald man in a suit is laying in a pool of blood. A woman in a fur coat is standing on the table, making aim at 2 other men who are hiding behind an overturned bookcase. Shoot the table leg seems irresponsible. Pounce on the woman, or drop your weapon right now. Yeah. Drop your weapon right now. Seems good. Seems good. Seems good. Seems like the right answer. Or we should just send SWAT in. They all got body armor on, right? Alright, the Sands need help. Some punks ransacked the house of a family member. It seems like they were looking for something. Something other than money. Maybe a notebook with a list of important contacts. Let's lock up these scumbags before they can do any real damage. You got it. Send an officer. That seems like a good choice. Plausible deniability at the highest levels. Bomb threat. Bank of Freeburg. A call just came in from a bank branch in the center of the city. A man entered wired with explosives. He threatened to blow himself up along with everyone nearby, unless he was allowed to speak with the press and the TV within the hour. The man claims that the bank took away his house after failure to repay a loan which he says he never took out. Oh, this would actually be a good point for SWAT's been busy. A lot of SWAT today. Huh. Oh, good thing Floridor's back. Better send him out. Coachy, we could probably use you too. Let's get all of our officers blown up in one fell. Just send everybody. Send them all. It's the only way. City Center. Alright, so we need to help this one. Do I have the people? Okay, I do now. Well, let's help. A friend of Christopher Sand will be attending the grand opening of a new office building in the city center. Our people will be in position, but there will be a lot of witnesses. For our hitters to have any hope of escape, we'll need a couple policemen to smooth the way. God, I have to help them on this one. That's unfortunate. Yancey, Purdy, you're our fall guys. Get out there. Destruction of property. Property. Profitery? Property. Miss Sofa Furniture Store. The store manager reports that a long-haired old man with a large knife broke in. He's ripping out the lining of our sofas, shouting, "Where's my money? Put this cook in a straitjacket." He's obviously sick. Anyway, come quick, we're hiding in the back. Okay, this is a perfect opportunity to get some people ranked on up. Perfect opportunity. There you all go. Well, we got a new frame for the theft, but it doesn't match any of the other frames we have. Honestly, I feel like this one's the closest to correct anyway. Oh my, what, was the door busted open or was it just opened? Because according to this, the janitor, the janitor jimmied it open. So I don't think it's a janitor. All the painkillers at the hospital pharmacy disappeared shortly after the building lost electricity. The pharmacy door shows no sign of forced entry. Alright, so it definitely wasn't the janitor. Because he would have to, there would be forced entry if it were the janitor here. So it's not him. It's not the kid either. I think it's the doctor. Apparently it's the doctor. We just need to get more of his stuff. Okay, I think we're on to it. Okay, so the destruction of property with the guy with the... There really was a bundle of cash hidden in one of the sofas. He was right. He was right. How did it get there? What the hell? See, this I like. This I like. I wish they did more of this. Giving me some resolution, some idea of what exactly happened. That would take this interesting game and elevate it to an even more interesting game if I actually had context for the results and reactions and everything. That's the one thing I so desperately desire. It doesn't even have to be a lot. Like, this is fine. This gives me the context I need. It's interesting, because now I'm like, how did the money get there? What happened? It's a mystery, and now I get to ponder all the possibilities. Just because they gave me this one little tidbit. That one little tidbit goes a long way. I really wish they had done this to all of them. Now, don't get me wrong, in some of the cases it's been fine, just letting my imagination go with it. But, in a lot of cases, it would be nice to know. Offender count, yeah, money. I have to have the Mafia sell the money. I probably should have said launder it. We need the money. We need the money. I gotta get 500 grand. Oh, no. Alright, day 23. Truckers unhappy with suburban roads. I understand that feeling. We had some problems with that not long ago. A few years back. They're much better now. Finally got around to fixing them up. Fire at the Puppet Theater. 2 actors dead. That's a shame. This is why you don't play with fire. I know pyrotechnics seem like a good idea in an enclosed space with curtains and wood and a lot of upholstery. It's not. Freiburg gymnast wins regional competition. Cool. I'm suffering an extremely severe anxiety attack and I can't concentrate on anything. Can I go home? I'm gonna have to fire you, bruh. I mean, I get it. It sucks. I've been there. But should you really become a police officer with that problem? Just saying. I don't think this was the right career choice, son. Right career... You know what? It's fine. Go home. Come tomorrow. You know what? You've earned it, Stovall. I can't argue with it. Stovall's at this point, he's a fucking beast. There's no other way to put it. The man's a legend. Every couple of days he gets one off. Till he retires. And for that, he does damn good work and will go into any dangerous situation I tell him to. He's a hero. And an idiot. Mostly a hero, but still kind of an idiot. Attempted murder starting the day off strong. A girl shouted over the phone that her grandmother has been killed at her home. That's not attempted. It's not even close to attempted. Munn, Dahl, Bailey, and Drake. We got one officer and a decent distribution. I hope. This side is so very low on firepower. Oh, God. The other side is stacked to hell. This side's barely functioning. Hey, somebody's back at least.
311A in progress.
A fight at the city center. A few drunks were playing darts, and one of them got one in the shoulder. A fight broke out, which was quickly joined by the patrons of the bar. Good old-fashioned classic send the paddy wagon. Good old-fashioned classic bar brawl. We'll hold Samadhi back just in case. He's got that super smug grin on his face. He knows he's a badass. He's got an award. He hangs that puppy off of his shirt every day. The road to the house is strewn with the corpses of drowned dogs. The light inside the houses are... wait, wait, hold on. I'm still hung up on the drowned dog part. What? I'll shoot the motherfucker myself. Someone hand me a rifle. I'm going in. What a dick. Who does that, honestly? The road to the house is strewn with... The lights inside the house are on, but the door is locked. Find another way in. A bleeding elderly woman. I can't talk right now. I don't know why. I'm traumatized. It's got to be it. A bleeding I can't say elderly. I could say it there. A bleeding elderly woman is lying on the floor of the living room. Is she alive?
410A complete.
How did that lead to the... What do you mean? See, this is a prime example. What? Excuse me? There's more... What? How? What? No. Fuck. What? How? What happened? How did checking the elderly lady mean I could... Was it trying to imply she did it? All of it? She just snapped and that was it? Or... What? Why? How? What? Thanks for proving my point, though, game. I appreciate that. Or for the fight is in. How'd it go? Cool. Notice how it didn't say civilians unharmed. They were harmed all right. Yeah, they were all harmed by each other. Our family bank just called in a report of a strange man in a leather jacket with fake documents trying to empty one of our accounts. Obviously, it's one of the Vargas agents, but it's such a stupid move. We don't want to get our hands dirty with this. Just lock him away in a filthy cell. Actually, I want you to rank up. Let's send here, Smarty, you go have fun. But that smug, smoldering look of yours is good use. Sand is having a party on his boat. We've heard that all his lieutenants will be on board. We'd attack him directly from the water, but they'd probably escape to land. But if some of your people were waiting on the beach, we could make all of them disappear. Alright, I'm gonna help on this one. This one doesn't seem that bad. Of all the things to help Vargas with, this is probably not the worst. Vargas was carrying a backpack from Mr. Varga, but he was stopped at the city outskirts by a man who showed no identification but said he was a cop. We suspect this is one of Sand's. You might want to look into it. I probably should have done this one instead. Whoops. Theft. River Bank. A passerby witnessed 3 people trying to break into an ATM. A pickup truck was parked nearby, its engine still on, with another man behind the wheel. It looks like they're trying to grab the ATM and carry it away in the truck, because that always works well. I've watched My Name is Earl. I know what happens. They're not going to be able to get into that thing. Alright, I guess we'll send some of the lobies out. You know, let's send Birch. We need to get our officer up and functional. We need some officer power up here. We need some professionals. Carry all these feeders.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
The ATM is too much of a problem. We gotta send somebody else. Send Drake. And Samadhi. Yeah. Alright, we got 3 new frames for the robbery. Oh, they're trying to make it look like the homeless guy this time. Oh god, they're just giving us more and more frames, and none of them are enough, and none of them line up. Alright, so this one's trying to make it look like that is also nowhere near $50. The harder they try and make it look like it's this guy, the less it feels like it's him. The less. That ain't 50, buddy. That ain't even close to 50. Ain't even close. Alright, so it's definitely not the one guy, the pharmacist. They're trying to make me think it is, but it's clearly not. So, who is it? know. So far, we got very little to go off of here, unfortunately. This would be like the aftermath, right? Oh, God. We don't have enough of any individual person yet, anyway. Not much to go off of. Well, we are getting frames every day, so that's good, I guess. The theft. Cool. They got it. Took everybody. Reinforcements got less points, but that's fine. Yeah, good job. Another traitor. The sands will soon all migrate to the Vargas. The Vargas will be the sole superpower around. And then it'll be easy to take them down, all of them. All the chaos. Because that's all they know at the end of the day. Pure chaos. That's when we take them down. They won't see it coming. How could they? We're already on the inside. They don't stand a chance. The fools. But that's going to be it for today. I'm getting my tuchus out of here. I got things to do, people to see, jewelry to pilfer, and then sell. So I'm out. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for spending your time here. As always, I appreciate it. I'll see you next time.